Those of you guys that know me know that I absolutely love like hidden storage compartments and bins and cubbies and cabinets and totes and bins. I think I already said bins. But anyways, I like being organized, even though if you could see the rest of my shop off camera, it is not very organized because I just am so busy. But anyways, I like organization. I love like milk crates and everything having a place. And one of the things that really drew me to the Honda Pioneer when I was doing my research was some of the mods that I saw in the Honda side-by-side forum, which, by the way, if you are interested in owning a Honda side-by-side or if you own one, I would highly recommend joining this forum. They were an amazing source of information. They were incredibly helpful when I had silly questions, and they often had the resources that I was looking for. Even if it was something simple like a tutorial on how to do your first maintenance on your oil change, or common upgrades, or common compatibility, or torque settings, or whatever it might be, super great resource. I'll put a link down there so you guys can check it out. But one of the things that I came across there, so I'm not taking credit for these ideas, I got them from the forum. I just kind of put a little bit of my own spin or style, or, well, I just did it actually. I can't even take credit for that. Now, one of the things that Honda, I don't know, some people say lacks is kind of storage and organization compared to some of the other brands out there. Now, when I looked at Can-Am, Polaris, CF Moto, whatever, none of them really stood out to me as like, wow, look at all this storage and cubbies. So I guess I can't really comment to say that Honda's behind the curve or not, but I definitely like having a place to put various things. My name is Dave Tim from Guns and Tactics, and thank you guys very much for spending a few minutes of your day checking out this video on some of the storage mods I did to my Ultimate Range UTV, which is part of a video series that hopefully you're watching. You can check out the playlist, and when the series is all uploaded, you can also head on over to our webpage, gunsandtactics.com. There will be an accompanying article. It will be a one place for all of the videos, links, a little bit of photos, things like that, extra info, so check that out as well. Back to the topic, storage mods. It really was interesting to me that some people we're doing some of these mods, like they're taking their brand new $15,000, $16,000 machine and they're cutting holes in it. But I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna do that. So one of the things that I knew I was gonna do was add color panels. The base model that I had just had basically plastic exterior, and I knew that I'd wanna be adding color. And when I added my nutserts into the doors to hold the body panels, I also then used these quick release hood pins, so that way I could take the panel on the rear doors on and off. Now, because the rear doors are hollow, I was also able to then cut a hole using a multi-cutting tool that would kind of be covered under that body panel, so that way when the body panel came off, I would have a nice hollow cubby, basically storage in the rear of the door. Now, it's not waterproof, it's not dust proof. I did add a little bit of weather stripping around the hole to try to help seal a little bit better from the elements, but it is by no means waterproof or dust proof. I do find that sometimes water or dust gets in that compartment. The other thing that you will have to do after you cut the holes is basically just take some sanding drum or paper or electric file or something like that, a little portable belt sander, and you're just gonna wanna smooth the edges from where the tool cut the material. Sometimes that plastic can get a little hot, so it does leave a little bit of an edge. No big deal. It's a great compartment that I can use to, put some toe straps, maybe some rain gear, a towel, some small tools, lunch, snacks, whatever it might be, and it's out of the way right there in case I need it, but yet it doesn't necessarily scream, oh, this is a storage compartment either. So I really liked the rear door storage mod, and it was actually relatively simple to do once you gain the courage to cut a hole in the back of your machine door. You just kind of do it. Now, the next mod I did was the underseat storage mod. Now, Honda does sell a little cubby. There is a nice hollow space, or basically a void under the driver's seat. Now, if you take the top seat off, you could buy this little drop insert bucket type thing that Honda sells. However, I didn't want to have to take the seat on and off. I am planning on insulating under the seat because riding heat can be an issue in the summer. And then again, on the Honda side-by-side forum, I found that some of the guys were cutting a hole for this little marine door. So I found this marine door that they recommended on Amazon. I traced it on a piece of paper to make a template, used that template to cut my hole in the front panel of, basically under the seat. And then I fastened the door. A couple spots I was able just to drill holes, and a couple other spots I just used nuts and bolts. And I was gonna use nutserts here, but the material just worked out well enough just to use a nut and bolt to hold the door in place. So now I have a nice little door that's out of the way. I can easily put stuff back there. A 50 cal ammo can does fit through the door, so if I wanted to put ammo in there, if I wanted to use the ammo can as waterproof storage for tools or things like that, I could certainly fit that, but it's just a nice little cubby underneath the seat. Now, some of the other mods that are out there do include like the under dash net that you can buy from Honda for like $100 some bucks, but then it also does have a glove box, and inside the glove box of mine, I also added a flashlight charger, one of my old duty flashlights. I just affixed there, so if I'm out on the trail at night and break down or need more of a focused flashlight, I always have a flashlight in there, and I have the charger connected to a key-on power source, so it just tops off every time the ignition is on. Now, other storage things that I just generally like about the machine is that it does have a full dumping rear cargo bed. So I can fill it full of lumber if I'm hauling firewood, I can fill it full of hay bales or steel targets or ammo or gun cases or whatever, and I can easily head out to the range, or if I'm using it for mulch or anything like that, I can also dump with the box. It works out really slick. But I can also store people back there. It does have folding seats that raise up, and my family can sit back there. My kids sit back there comfortably, and adults can sit back there comfortably with hopefully some aftermarket boosters that are coming to the market that I hope to check out as well. So those are kind of my storage mods and what I did to my Honda Pioneer. If you have one and you're thinking about doing it, it's not hard if you're good with basic hand tools. No issues whatsoever. It was actually a pretty straightforward and fun project, and I find the reward was well worth the risk. It's a cool mod. Everybody that I show it to is actually pretty impressed. If you guys have any questions about any of the storage mods that I did or the side-by-side project in general, go ahead and leave a comment in the section below. If it is something that I am not addressing in a specific video, I'm going to do one video at the end of the series where I try to answer all of those comments and questions as kind of a cleanup video, or hopefully I can address it in a future focused video, or just respond to your comment if it's a simple question. You can also email us your questions at theqa@gunsandtactics.com, and that goes for anything firearms related or the side-by-side project. Love to hear from you either way. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great day, and if you've enjoyed the content, please like, share, and subscribe. We work really hard to make content that we hope you as a shooter would enjoy. Subscribe to our channel, check out our featured videos and playlists, and if you have a question firearms related, go ahead and send an email to the address shown on the screen to be entered into our monthly QA series.